Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. My name is Aisha, and this is
Piper.
And we are the Goddess Movement.
Peace.
Thanks for tuning in. So, okay, we're going to try this one more again. I don't know.
We had like 12 takes.
I really wish you guys were here, because it's like, the forces be against us sometimes. They don't want us to win. They don't be wanting us to win. And it's like, yo, we about to be out here winning regardless. So if this means that we got to do 30 takes, we going to do 30 takes.
Facts.
We out here.
Facts.
So what I wanted to talk about today, and what we wanted to talk about today, is just not being comfortable and complacent in your relationship, your situationship, aka Piper's favorite word, relationship. Even, when it comes to your relationship with your siblings and your parents and whoever, and even your kids, just don't get too comfortable.
Taking the time out to appreciate the people that you have while they're here.
Correct. Listen, I've said this every take, and I will continue to say this every take. It's two things that I've said every take. The first one is, my grandmother has always told me, let me smell my flowers while I'm here on this earth. Don't wait till I'm gone.
Right.
Talking about your shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Right. Crying all at the funeral.
Girl.
Falling out. It should have been me, Lord.
Yeah, it should. Another thing, if you don't have action behind your words, then just cut your whole throat out.
Right.
I usually say tongue, but just rip your whole esophagus out, so that way you're going to never have to say another word. Because let me tell you, it's power in what you say.
Right. Ooh.
It is so much power in what you say.
Ooh.
Because you manifest things.
Yes.
Through your words.
Right. Good or bad.
You got to be careful.
Yes.
And so when you do that, you want to make sure that the people that are around you, that do support you daily, all the time, whatever the case may be, that you show appreciation to them.
Right. And it doesn't have to cost anything.
No.
It can be free. Like, it could just be words of encouragement, words of appreciation, writing them a note, sending them a text, making that phone call. Any of those things could be appreciation. Giving them a massage, if it's your little, your little situation,
your little boo,
your little boo, giving them a little massage, whatever. Something extra special that goes the extra mile, just to let them know that you really care about them, and that you really respect them, and that you love, admire, and appreciate them, and you value them being in your life.
Yeah, because even for me, sometimes I'll just do like a random text to just different people that have been in my life. But one thing that I do love about our sisterhood and the relationship that we have is the fact that, like the other day, Piper has sent me a text, and I'm going to say it because although it was more personal, I'm just going to say it. She just sent me a text and just told me, like, yo, I love you, and just shine, regardless, just shine. And it came at the perfect time that I needed to come, because I was just really struggling with something. And it came at the time where I probably would have spazzed out, and I didn't. And I'm so happy I didn't, because right now it's so many blessings that's being poured into me and poured on me, that I can just appreciate what I have, just appreciating the little things that you have. It may not look great right now for some of you, but it doesn't always last. Like, I remember there was a time where I was in a relationship with someone, and we were living in a not so good area, and everything, we lost everything, and I was sleeping on the floor. And not in this marriage, but in a previous relationship that I was in. And you have people that was backbiting, trying to dog me out, but you know what, I still did what I had to do, and I kept it moving, and I didn't have to ask my family for help, although it was people in my family that was dogging me out. You know what I'm saying? So now she good though. She went in. Okay. Thank you for the hating. Thank you for all the things, all the backbiting, because it just made me better. You know what I'm saying? All I did was just fuel the fire for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all go through stuff in our life. And when you have people around who is making, who's adding to it. You appreciate that. You cherish that, because guess what? Tomorrow they may not be here. And don't wait till they gone to be like, oh, well, I was going to do this, or I could have done that. Or
I was going to stop by. I was going to call.
I was just thinking about her.
I was just thinking about
her.
Look.
Because that's like, no, you weren't.
Right.
You were not. No, you weren't.
Well, it's not that you weren't. It's that you may have thought about me, but you didn't think enough about me to put action behind that thought.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, this is some real stuff. And then, you know, even in the relationships that you have, like say if you're married, don't get too comfortable with your spouse.
Right.
Like, yes, we have to raise these kids.
Right.
Yes, we got to pay these bills.
Right.
Yes, we got to make sure that the household is taken care of. Yes, we both have jobs we got to do. We got businesses we got to run. But we should never be too busy to stop and just give each other appreciation.
Right.
And
turn off the phone.
Thank you.
Drown out everything else and just have a little moment.
Yes. And then, you know, it doesn't have to be a major thing.
Right.
You know, for instance, the other day, or actually I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, my husband texted me a picture of both of us, and he was like, you're just so beautiful to me. Little stuff like that just mean a whole lot. It just means that someone is still attracted to you, and they still look at you like, wow.
Right.
You know, because he showers me with love all the time, and he definitely compliments me all the time.
Right.
And that's great.
Y'all both do. Y'all so cute.
Yeah, we do. Because, you know, they
be sitting around flirting, winking at each other. I'm like, y'all better go ahead. I need to go. Y'all need to go.
Right. But then, you know, the thing about it is, you know, I'm not going to sit here and act like it was always peaches and cream either.
Right.
We went through our hardships, and we've been through our struggles, but we went through them together.
Right.
And we came out together.
Right.
And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. You know, relationships are not always going to be perfect.
Right.
It's just not. It's what you invest in it and what you're willing to do to make sure that you keep that fire going. Even in a sisterhoodship where I would never take our time for granted. I would never take the time that we spend for granted. I would never take her for granted for the things that she has done in my life. You understand what I'm saying? And I know it's vice versa. Don't start. Stop crying. She's such a crybaby. But you know, and even associates of ours, even people that we may not spend time with every day, but just a quick little, hey, I love you. I was thinking about you today. It doesn't have to be every day. It can be once in a blue moon. But just show appreciation, you know, because the last thing I want is to see someone that I care about and I love gone, and then I'm sitting here like, wow, all this time I had, and now they're gone. You know, people are losing their husbands, they're losing their boyfriends, girlfriends, wives every day. And when I wake up every day and see that my husband is in one piece, my son is in one piece, you know, my sister is in one piece, my family, my grandparents, I'm so grateful and so thankful for that. So grateful and thankful for that. So to you people out there, just make sure that you are checking yourself and making sure that you're making time for the things that actually matter, because money is going to come and go. Material things are going to come and go. But the spirits that you connect with, the souls that you connect with, that lasts beyond eternity.
Right.
Beyond eternity, and it's worth more than anything that you can ever imagine.
Right. And really having that person, speaking specifically towards relationships, really having that person that you can connect with on a level that surpasses the physical, that can really stimulate you mentally, will feed your spirit, will really cater to your needs on a deeper level than anything superficial. That's rare. So if you come across that, you got to work to keep that. Even harder than when you first got them. You got to really work for that.
And see, you know, the hardest thing to do is forgive. When someone has done wrong, by you. Someone has done you wrong, or someone has treated you wrong, or someone has done things that they know that they shouldn't do. The hardest thing is forgiveness. And sometimes we hold on and we latch on to the things that they've done, and we neglect to see the things that they are trying to do to help it or improve the situation or try to work it out. And we first have to work with that. Okay? Yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, it's going to cause you some pain. But in the aftermath, it will be so much better because you will grow closer together if that's something that you both agree to do. Now, that doesn't always happen for some people. Some people like, yo, no, I'm out. Bump that. You know, because to be honest with you, they was already gone before that happened, to be honest with you. Because sometimes, even when somebody do you wrong, it's hard when you're so invested. It's hard to just walk out the door. People say that all the time. Oh, I'm just going to be out. It's hard when you really invest your time in someone. But if at the first chance they do something and you like, oh, I'm out, and you actually out, you've been out before that even happened. Trust and believe that. Okay? I don't believe anybody I don't care what you say or what comments you make. Ain't no way somebody telling me that they've been with someone for years on top of years, and someone has done something like infidelity or whatever the case may be, just some messed up stuff, and they was like, you know what, I'm out, peace, I'm out the door.
Unless you put your hands on
Unless you are abusive. That's different.
Right.
But when it comes to other things, trust me, no, boo-boo. I am just sending out love and peace and growth. Because we too damn old to be sitting out in this world talking about our shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Do. And when I say do, have action behind your doing.
And don't be afraid to live a life or to step outside of a circumstance that people around you might otherwise feel you should have taken different directions. Because at the end of the day, they don't have to live that life. They don't have to live that experience. They don't have to live that situation, whatever it is. They don't have to live through that. You do. So at the end of the day, you have to make the best choice for you. And if you've exhausted all options, exhaust all options, let it go.
And see, that's another thing. And I'm gonna close with this. Sometimes we let relationships go that were actual relationships that were helpful to us, or we got growth out of it, but because we got an audience, that's why they are spectators, we worried about what they're thinking, and what they gotta say about your situation when they ain't living your situation.
Or sometimes vice versa, we hold on to situations because of the audience.
And you have to determine what you're gonna do. Now, yes, there's a lot of divorces come about because of situations like that. A lot of breakups happen because of situations like that. A lot of people don't even get into or even trust again because of past relationships and what everybody got to say about whatever. Understand that the choice is yours and yours alone. And no one else should dictate how you are in your relationship. Or how you should feel in your relationship. Or, girl, I wouldn't do that. Use them up.
That's usually single bitter Sally.
You a damn lie. Because bitter Sally, understand something. Bitter Sally really want what you got, boo-boo. So she like, well, you know what? We both minds would just be here. Silly Sally by herself.
Misery loves company.
Not I.
Facts.
Me and my man chilling over here, girl.
Facts.
Go find you one. And don't go to Walmart to find them either. Or none of the clubs. But
she got a rollback price.
Going to the clearance aisle trying to find you. Woo!
2-for-1 drink specials.
Yo, son. Alright. That That ain't no liquor in your cup. That's straight water. You trying to make it seem like it's vodka, putting a little lemon in there. Anywho, we will see y'all later.
Right.
Thank you.
So tomorrow, also real quick, tomorrow is National Head Wrap Day. So if you wear your head wraps, feel free to tag us at Real Goddess Movement on Instagram. We'll go ahead and repost your pretty, lovely pictures. Can't wait to see them, males and females alike. Because some males wear head wraps, the turbans, and everything like that. And I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful expression of self.
Yep.
So tag us tomorrow, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Yep, and there's going to be some more prizes coming out, so we'll talk to you guys about that next week. So stay tuned.
Peace.
Peace.